Hey Tankers, Bonsai Duck here. Today we have OilerCannonball in the SU-122-44. Now, he got this as a rental. He did send a little note. On the final day of rental of the SU-122, I took it out for one final spin. Ended up with his highest battle damage game. At least, personal battle damage. All right, cool. Didn't work out well for him. As usual, any tips where I went wrong, especially at the start where I had trouble getting a decent spot, it would be greatly appreciated. So, as you may be aware, we're helping OilerCannonball. He's fairly new to the game. I know he's got at least over 100 battles, and he keeps sending in different stuff, different tanks. He's trying everything out, and mediums, TDs, RD, the whole 9 yards. So. Let's see. First off, the SU-122-44. It is a tough TD. Tough to play at times because the gun is derpy. You get it as a rental, you really don't have a great crew in it. You really need that crew. You need that skill, that crew skill to help keep the derpiness out of it. It's got a nice hard-hitting 122mm gun. I got a rental of it on my EU account. I had never played it on my NA account. Got it on my EU account, and I've been playing it over there. And I found that I do a lot more damage just shooting the HE. Now, granted, that's because I'm credit poor over there, and so it helps with that. But I mean, it works fairly well. It's a casemate, which makes it tough because you're always, jerking the gun. It's not like a turret TD. I enjoy turreted TDs a lot more than I do casemates. But like I said, it's a tough little tank. If you want to watch somebody that knows how to play it, I would suggest you watch Tonester 181. He's got a lot of ace tanker games up there in his SU-122-44, and I mean, he can give you a lot of advice. But the first thing he's always told me when I said, hey, I'm thinking about getting that thing, he says you need a good crew in it, and it's a tough tank, but or a tough TD to play. But let's see where you go and how you do, and we'll give you some feedback. You're on Mountain Pass. You're in a standard battle in a tier 9, tier 8, tier 7. So obviously you're starting off in the hole right now. You're a tier 7 TD without a lot of real hard punch. I mean, granted, it's got punch, 122 with a 390 alpha, but only 175 millimeters. HE gives you 800 or 530 alpha with a 64 millimeter. Even if you were to fire the gold, it's only 217 millimeters. So you're punching above your weight with some of the tier 10s. Even though they're fairly, light skinned, type 61, the WZ-111, that's what the tier 9s. I'm sorry, the WZ-111. That's not an easy tank. The 110 can be, So it's not that you can't hit anything or penetrate anything in this game. It's more the fact that you're going to have some trouble doing it unless you get in the right spots on them. So, like I said, you spawned in the southwest, and you look to be heading over here with everybody else. So let's go. Now, this map is tough, especially from the south spawn. Is in a casemate TD. Where's the good places to go? Personally, I don't like this area right here on the G line. I don't like that. I don't necessarily like the bridge road either. If you can get in here, it works out fairly well. But you gotta pop up and shoot. Plus, there's 3 RD, and this is just RD heaven. All right, so that makes it very dangerous here. Wouldn't say that the ice road's very well for you because you got shots coming from multiple directions, makes it difficult. There's no real good place to hide to where you can get straight shots on these guys shooting down at you. Over here along the HJK line, there's some spots over here where you could possibly camp yourself and get some shots in here, but it's still going to be difficult. Here up on the H line, H3, where you can shoot down the valley and the river, for lack of a better word. you know, again, not bad, but you're going to receive shots coming back from the other side. So it's just a casemate TD in this map is very hard. It's not an easy gameplay. You know, some guys will camp on the hill and just wait for the rush to come on. And maybe camp over here on this hill and get people coming up the ice road. It's very tough, but let's see where you go. All right, yeah, get down low. No, don't. You gotta be careful going through this area. I mean, you're a low slung tank, or TD, which is good for you. So, again, I like the aggression, getting over there. This is a fairly okay. All right, I thought you were going to be aiming the other direction. Kind of questionable here because there's a little knoll and they can come up and spot you, but you can't really shoot them. This is dangerous right here. I'll be honest with you. But you're going to get a nice shot on the 3002D, and he's not going to be able to return the favor. So good start there. Good start. Now the Type 61's down there. You gotta be careful. He's got a nice little turret, but he's got a big. Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Although if that Type 61 is out there and he's in the open, that's just bad play on his behalf. Now he's gonna pin you. Yeah. There's another good shot. Fall back. Fall back. Yeah, he just misplayed that. Oh, and Artie's in on you. Yeah, you gotta repair your stun or let it die off. Okay. Anyway, you cleaned up the little river. So that was not bad. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't have been what I would have done, but you played it fairly well. You knew you were gonna take the shots from the Type 61. I think standing in there. It's tough because you got to let the bloom on this gun come down really tight before you can get the shots. So, and then you got stunned. But you got two good shots and two good tanks. So, yeah, really good. A good start. All right. So, what do we got coming on now? Well, we got T-44 and IS. Your low is falling back with your IS-152. This is a pretty good spot. Now you're gonna get spotted as soon as that T-40. There he is. Oh, just clip him, but it worked. It worked well. You managed to take him out. He was getting ready to flank. That leaves the IS and the 110 all by themselves. Can you get a shot on him? Yep, there's a side shot into him. So, as far as playing the casemate in a good spot, you're doing all right. Now you could be in some serious trouble. All right. So we got an IS. You know he's going to come tootling along in there. There he is. Nice shot. He misses you. Now you're in a sticky wicket, as they say. Sticky situation because the low is not long. So at this point, you have to make a decision. Are you going to stand in and fight, or are you going to turn around and run? Personally, I would fall back to the Eagle and the 704. You got an AT-7 coming in here. Maybe fall back to the Eagle and the 704. Even maybe fall back to the second Eagle. Nice shot into the 101, but you're pushing your time. You're isolating yourself. You're isolating yourself. There's another shot into the VK 101, 101. Now you got this Scorpion in behind you. Don't go up on that hill. Oh, Artie, this is where you put yourself in a bad situation. All right. So you got the Scorpion back here. He can see you because you can see him, right? The AT-7's over there. Even he could possibly even get a shot into you if you really wanted to. But this guy's the major threat. I'm not sure which way he's facing. Plus, you've isolated yourself here. The VK's coming this way. The other guys are coming around this way. Artie knows where you're at this point. Is the best thing to do is to maybe... Well, I think you should have bugged out sooner, because now even if you try to bug out over this way, he's got shots on you, even though he's thinking about the Eagle 7, but you're going to show him your nice butt, and he's going to hit you. You can't really just turn around and go this way. You could, and it might be a better move, because that way the Scorpion doesn't get a shot on you, but whatever you're going to do, you got to do in the next few seconds. Always pay attention to your mini-map. Oh, 110. The lore's on you. You bounce the 110. Oh, no, no. The Eagle 7, he's even isolated. You have no shot here. You're on the rocks, which is never a good thing. Yeah. And Artie just chewed you up. Why that Scorpion didn't shoot you? I don't know. He must have been facing the other direction. But Artie just chewed you up. So. All right, well, you got a third class out of it. Fire for effect, 76,710 in credits, 1,054 in damage. Okay. You did 2,784 in damage, or I'm sorry, that was 1,054 in experience. You did 2,784 in damage, got 1 kill for base XP of 585. So, as far as base XP, you were number 1. As far as damage, you were number 1. So, you got one of those games where your team just quickly decided to implode. But, you know, you did well. I mean, for being a low-tier TD, you did well. 9 shots were fired. Of those, 8 hit, and of those 8 penetrated. So, good shot to hit the penetration. You did block 320, and you managed to spot for 534. Made some decent credits. Made some decent free experience. Positioning is everything. I think you started off well. Okay, I think you moved to your second position, helped that mad rush towards the low and the 152. As soon as that 152 was down, you may have taken one more shot, and then I would have gotten the hell out of there. I would have bugged out and not sit on the side of that hill, because now you know that that's an Artie. Artie can hit that, all right? And that's the dangerous spot about that. I would have just bugged out, head back, fallen back, maybe even gotten back up on the hill by the camp, by the flag, or back in the trees by the flag, and let those guys drive into you. That's what a casemate TD succeeds at, is letting the Muppets drive into you and letting them give you their HP. They just keep pushing in, and you just keep punishing them. And that's where the casemates especially make their money. So anyway, that's Oiler Cannonball. In his SU-122-44 on Mountain Pass in a standard battle. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate it. Please remember to hit the subscribe button. This is Bonsai Duck out.